If this video is getting to you, it was meant for you, okay? So I started it by talking about how I've spent 189 days jumping. I also bought a book called The New Miracles of Rebounding, and it was written in the 80s. And I wanted to understand just how powerful rebounding was. So I wanted to read a book about it. And one of the things they said is when you jump on the trampoline, you increase the pumps of your lymphatic system by 6 times the power. Okay. When you're walking, you're not getting the kind of lymphatic pump that the rebounder going against gravity is able to give you. So I want people to understand that if you have lymphedema, having a rebounder and using it is the fastest way to pump out and heal and strengthen the lymphatic vessels. So I've been rebounding for 180 days straight, and I want to demonstrate what can happen. Now, is it slow going to heal your lymphatic system? Absolutely, it's slow. Do I need it anyway? Am I looking for the fast fix? No, because this is like a lifestyle choice that I need to be making every single day. Even if I heal my lymphatic system, which when you look on the internet, the world acts like you can't heal it. I don't know this for a fact, but I believe that when you put your body through a process, the body is always looking for healing. And so you've got to give your body the thing. Did y'all hear that? That was thunderstorm. There's a lightning outside. Um, I don't know how loud that is on the internet, if y'all can hear that or not, but it's a rainstorm right now. So I can tell that my face is changing. Last night I was in a photograph and I was like, God, my face looks so much smaller. And I'm not dieting. I'm not dieting. Believe me, I'm not dieting. I'm eating whatever I want. However, I keep rebounding. I'm just staying consistent. I get on when I don't want to get on. I get on when I want to get on. I get on when I have to get on. I get on because I need to get on. There's like a lot of reasons why I get on my rebounder. Y'all can go track them back because I made over 300 videos showcasing the journey of this rebounding test that I started. But anyway, back to lymphedema. There's 250 million people who potentially suffer with lymphedema. There are 10 million, if you're just in the United States, there are 10 million people who suffer from lymphedema. And I think it's don't move as much as we eat. And so when you don't move your body cannot move through all the stuff we're putting in the system and all the fluids that the body has to pump through. So getting on a rebounder helps to activate. It's like turning on the jet engines on the pump system. You know, to imagine like a water filtration system. You know, activate those pumps, get those pumps going. And the way you get those pumps going is by jumping on this. You can do, I'm heavy, so it's hard for me to do a big bounce on my rebounder. But when I continue to grow and change and evolve and get stronger and, you know, trust my rebounder more because I'm close to the weight capacity, I don't want to break my rebounder. I popped a few springs, and even though they were fine, I just replaced them. This rebounder I'm on is 20 years old, so those springs are 20 years old, and so I'm putting them to the test, the 20-year-old test. So anyway, I'm going to go get jumping, but that's what I've done for 189 days. Tomorrow is day 190, which means it's a pink progress dress update day. So I better keep my stomach flat today so I can get into my pink progress dress. So let's get bouncing, guys. Okay, enough talking. Yep, it's raining. It's raining. Okay. Alexa, give me a 1-minute timer. Alexa, give me a 1-minute timer. Alexa, give me a 5-minute 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 timer. Okay, I have a friend over and they're in the back room sleeping and I don't want to yell too much. So I'm just gonna, hopefully y'all can hear me. I'm gonna try to keep a lower voice today because she's still sleeping and I told her she could sleep in while I do this. I don't want to wake her up. So anyway, I wanted to talk about a couple of things. A friend of mine who y'all would have met like in February or March on the group bounce. Her name is Bonnie. She's a longtime friend of mine. And Alexa, stop. So that was the 1-minute timer. If 1 minute is all that you did on here, it's enough to get your engines turned on your lymphatic pump and help your lymphedema. So my friend, she's fit. She's like 125 pounds, but she's little and she's muscular. And she had, I guess, put on a few pounds and she had some fluid on her body. And she bought a rebounder and she started doing it. And the other day on her social media, she posted before and afters, and we're talking like 2 months of rebounding. And she's all muscular and cut, and all the fluid has been drained off of her stomach and her back and her arms and her body. And she was showcasing her results from doing the rebounder. And she's lighter, so she bounces higher and bigger than I do. I'm just doing a small pump for my lymphatic system. So it was great because I saw her pictures this morning of her before and after, and I was so happy for her because she got down to like 110 pounds, and she's basically lost like 12 pounds. And it's just an amazing transformation, even with someone who's losing, who just needs to get the fluid off their body, get the fluid drained out of their body. So that is one of the things that I want to impress upon people is that a lot of what we see in our body is fat, but also there is clogged lymphatic vessels that are causing the fluid backup and the backlog. And so I hope that over time I can demonstrate that your body just needs an increase in the pumping of the lymphatic system to heal the lymphatic system, because the kind of information that I read on the internet this morning, they say you can't heal from lymphedema. I don't know this for a fact, but I want to prove maybe you can. I've never been diagnosed with lymphedema, but I'm sure that I have it because I have so much ripply leg fluid in my legs that it looks like, the dimples on the front of your legs. I have all that. And so that's what they say lymphedema looks like, swollen, ripply skin. And I'm slowly building my bone density with this rebounder, and the bones and the muscles require more energy to maintain themselves. So I think that's helpful in changing the fluid in the body. So I have been doing recordings mostly twice a day, doing lives to record my progress. After the 200th episode, which is coming up in 10 days, I'm going to not come on camera every single time I do it. I'm just going to start rebounding the second half of the year with music and maybe watch a podcast or listen to a podcast. Alexa, 5 more minutes. Listen to a podcast or watch a TV show while I'm exercising. And I think it will cause me to exercise for longer. And I'll get on when I feel inspired and maybe do like a 5-minute health booster bounce and an update and let y'all know how I'm doing. And if I'm keeping my commitments and if I'm keeping my promise to myself. My goal is to do 365 days in a row for one whole year, to rebound every single day and then talk about what happened to my body and was I able to release and pump out all the fluid. Okay. Alexa, how many more minutes? Okay. Okay, so on the 5 minutes, I usually add a minute, and then we think about something that we're grateful for today, and then I'll come back and talk about it. So I'm putting a 1-minute timer on. Alexa, give me a 1-minute timer. Alexa, give me a 1-minute timer. Alexa, give me a 1-minute timer. Okay. Okay, Alexa, stop. Okay, so that's our 1-minute timer. And today I am grateful for the internet because the internet is a connector, like a spider web or a neural network that connects us. I'm connected to South Africa, I'm connected to Australia, I'm connected to India, I'm connected to Europe, South America, Africa, Canada, United States, North America, Central America. It connects us. And whenever you need some information, you can just Google or search for whatever it is that you're looking for answers. There's so much information. And back when I was in high school and college, we didn't even have the internet. If you Google search, when did the internet get started? It was something like April 6th, 1991. And then it wasn't until like 93 that the internet became accessible for average people like you and me, just normal people, regular people, not like the government or the people who invented the internet. So it's very, very interesting how we have adapted and learned. And now we just think we couldn't even live without the internet now, right? It would be hard because it makes us feel connected when we have something to share or connect for. You know, it got me in touch with all my friends in Europe and keeps me connected to them now. Whereas 25 years ago, I had to write a letter, put a stamp on it, or pick up a phone and be charged a lot of money to talk to my friends in Europe. So I'm so grateful for the internet that allows me to have this channel and to help inspire people to consider other options. Even when the internet says you can't heal lymphedema, I'm hoping that I can prove that you can help it through rebounding. Alexa, stop. I've never been diagnosed with lymphedema, but I'm pretty sure I have it for years of being overweight. All right, here's my jolt. Ready? 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I'm going to leave this out for my friend in case she wants to try it. So I have another friend who came to visit me in, when was that? November, when I first started doing my rebounding, and I still did my every day, even though I had a friend here visiting me. And when she went back to where she lives in the Pacific Northwest, she bought a rebounder, and she's very happy having it. Hi, Gladys in New York. It's so good to see you, Gladys. How's your rebounder? How's your Bellicon? Are you still getting on it? I thought about you this morning because I hadn't seen you in a while, and here you are. I manifested you. Okay, so these exercise pants were exercise pants that I wouldn't wear because they were too tight. And now I'm wearing them. You can't see me. There. I've never tucked in my shirt for my exercise. I always wear like big t-shirts. So today I tucked in this little oneness shirt. This is like the female version cut that's smaller. And I usually don't wear it because it shows my fat arms, but I wore it today because I was feeling good. My stomach feels flat and flatter. Okay, let's just say that. I'm not going to go extreme here. It's not flat. It's just flatter than what I'm used to. And I feel good. I feel like I'm pumping my lymphatic system. So that's why I wanted to talk about lymphedema today, because I want people to know that one of the things the doctors tell you on the internet is that you need to exercise. But if you want to exercise and get the maximum benefit for your exercise time, rebounding is the way to go. They say that 10 minutes on a rebounder is like a 30-minute walk. So I just did a 30-minute walk and y'all got to watch me. So that's how cool it is. I hear my dog crying. She's ready to get up and go walk in the rain. So I'm going to say goodbye, and I'll see you this afternoon for a booster bounce. Bye, Gladys. Good to see you. Have a great day, Gladys. Bye.